So just broke camp. Went and got my bear can and did a kind of a little loop here. So I think the first one out. Doing 14.9 miles today. You can see where camp was down this little swell. Baggins, frostbite. See you guys in a little bit. So everybody was complaining about how cold it was this morning. I freaking love it. Cherokee National Forest. So I want to get a shot of the sign. Okay. Another national forest down. Let's see what Cherokee has to hold. Hopefully a privy someplace close. Alright, so Cherokee starts officially at 289.6. Covered some good miles. We have Little Laurel Shelter in 5 miles. That's your first privy. Jerry Cabin Shelter 11.6. And then Devil's Fork Gap 20.2. So we're going to be somewhere in between. 14.9. So I think this is absolutely beautiful. I love getting up early and getting out of camp before anybody else. And my hopes are that I'll be seeing some wildlife. So I'm going to continue to try to do that. It's just absolutely beautiful. Perfect temperature for hiking. So I don't know if they were southbound through hikers, foot floppers, section hikers, but just met a couple of gentlemen that were hiking up past me the opposite way. So there's some trail magic down here. Peggy the Cookie Lady. So that's something that is on that Far Out app, but we really wasn't expecting it. So there's some coffee down here and some red velvet cake. So breakfast it is. Maybe they have some tea, that'd be nice. We'll see what kind of, hopefully it's a chocolate chip cookie. You know, that's my favorite. Maybe peanut butter. And what else? What other kind of cookie could it be? Welcome hikers, homemade cookie, freshwater trash can, Southern Cookie Lady. So we go check it out. What do you think? It's kind of early. Cool log cabin now. So we're gonna do a little signage. Take a banana. And there's some, is that chocolate milk? No nuts, banana bread or something. Okay, sign in. Beautiful morning to hike. Check out GS Ballard on YouTube to see Remy running the ridges. Oh, Squirrel finally caught up with me because he's always trying to chase me around.
40 minutes
Should be the other way around where Remy's chasing squirrels. Yep, red velvet cake. I think banana bread with no nuts. And chocolate milk. So I am feeling a few different hot spots in my shoes today. I don't know if they're old blisters or new ones, but we'll have to get to the next part of our journey today for lunch. Take those off and look at them. Not gonna bother right now. Not really any place to sit down. It's different, like having a sneaker versus a boot type. You're going through this rocks and be more, I don't know, be more careful. I don't want to roll my ankle again. Just slow down progress a little bit today. Rock scrambling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's worth it. It's always worth it. It's wild. I'm backcountry. Pretty amazing. Yeah, this is the trail. White blaze. Going the right way. Apparently this is the 300 mark. I'm not one of my milestones I was really worried about. So I did 100, 250. My next big one's 500. So that's the one I'm looking for. But there's the 300 mark today, April 10th. So a month. So 1 month, 300 miles. Not bad. 12:46. So I'm looking for a place right now to get some lunch. I figured 10 a.m. breakfast, 2 p.m. lunch, 6 p.m. dinner. You know, and those could be stops. We're trying to do 15. So I'm hoping that I'm at around 10 or more by the time I get here another hour down the trail or wherever. I decide to find a spot to eat lunch and wait up for Squirrel and Stairmaster. I passed them a while ago where they're going to a lookout. Just finished up some lunch. It's about 2 o'clock. I had a big stick of bison, 7 grams of protein, and some rice. Threw that in there and had some hot sauce and salt and pepper with it. And I had a little piece of chocolate with almonds and sea salt. And had a Quest bar, I guess it is, Cliff Bar. Have a half a liter of water. I like to get up at least another 15 miles to that tent site we planned on. But could possibly do a little bit more. It's still early, only about 2 o'clock right now. So we're gonna head uphill. Another big tree in the middle of the trail. That wild tree. we get decent shelter maybe. Oh, they're in a privy. So looking at Lower Gap Shelter, probably 7 miles. Or Allen's Gap 11. There we go. Gotta go through that. Just kidding. There's big ass rocks. Pretty wild. Howard E. Bassett, age 83, of Connecticut, died November 9th, 1987, hiked the AT, 1968, ashes on the spot, 1988. So the kid who's with the guy from Boston stayed at camp a couple of past nights. He just passed me and said, "You seen my dad in a while?" And I actually haven't, not in some time. And I figured the kid would be coming up behind me soon. So he's just passed me. And I asked him where they were getting picked up because they've been slack packing the last 2 days. And he said some gap. He didn't know the name, but I asked him how many miles, and he said 7. So there's another option. They said they're gonna stealth camp there, but sometimes there's a campsite right on the side of the road next to the gap or whatever. So I'm gonna take a look at the time. It's 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. It's still a good 4 hours of daylight. So we'll see how far I get. It's a nice day and I've enjoyed hiking. Popped a blister during lunch. New shoes, so I kind of expected they would give me a hard time at some point, somewhere. It wasn't a big deal, just wrapped it and onward with hiking for the rest of the day. Feel good. So gonna see how many miles I can get in today, just because it's beautiful out and feeling good, and want to get ahead of the crowd that's been kind of clustering up at the last couple of shelters in town. Maybe get into Irwin a day early. I don't think I'm going to stay. So I talked about trying just to resupply during the visit. So I want to kind of save some opportunity for up north to stop and visit for a couple days and take some zeros. So I don't want to be doing that every weekend. Unless the weather really calls for it. So as long as the weather's nice and you can get there, I think I'm gonna just resupply, try to do laundry, get a fast food meal or a burger or something, and get back on trail. So we'll see, time will tell. So the guys wanted to stop at a gravesite of I think they were Union soldiers that were murdered by the Confederates. There's a ways back there. It's 4 o'clock and I'm not interested in stopping right now. It's been super easy terrain. It's a beautiful day and I wanted to continue hiking on. The slack packers behind me said that there is a hostel up here. He said at the trailhead, which was 5 miles ahead. So I'm gonna check it out, I guess, And if I end up staying there, I'll let you know. If not, I'll let you know where I end up camping. But, you know, it's just a little adventure today. And it's been a nice, easy day for the most part. The terrain makes it easy. The miles are still putting, we're definitely past 15 now. So if I do this 5, it's over 20. But that's all right with me. It's been a good day hiking. Nothing really has bothered me. And, you know, as long as it's daylight out and it's warm enough, I can put my gloves on. Everything should be dandy.
You made it, Remy.
I did. I think I'm gonna keep going though. It's still light out. Devil's Fork Gap is 2.7, and I think we can get a little bit past that and get some, get into the hostel maybe. It was $15 for camping. It's like a hunting lodge, you said, so like a hunting camp rather. So I'm gonna try to check that out while I can, and you know, maybe enjoy myself, meet up with some new hikers, or have the place to myself. We'll see. So this is a nice little water crossing. Oh, sounded better than it looks. And my new shoes, they gotta be cat-like so I don't get them all wet. Let's see how this works. All right, we did it. North Carolina state line. Half a mile ahead, there's the hostel, and whether I stay there, I can sit and hang out for a minute and get a snack or a pizza or a drink. This looks like nice farm country. Right up my alley, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So the handwritten sign in black magic marker on an old realty sign said 100 yards this way. Cash or Venmo. Pizza, snacks, cold drinks. Hostel $25 a night. So we'll see. Belt driven sawmill over here. The hostel's down this way, so it'll be interesting. The guy that was running the sawmill was the owner. And his son came down. I had to go up to the trailer to ask about prices and whatnot. I had a bag of chips. I had a pizza. I had 2 beers. Cost me, what, $13? $15 a tent, but the yard's pretty wet. And the bunkhouse, there was 2 guys staying in there, which was all right, $25. But I'm gonna go up here and camp for free for the night. I think pretty much ahead of just about everybody else that left Hot Springs. So it's still light out. There's no reason why I can't pitch my tent in another mile or so and have a little snack if I need it, but not that hungry at this point. Just get up there, set a tent up, get into bed, and then get a nice early start on tomorrow. This is back going northbound. Just got my tent set up. Fire started. It is 8:30. It is way past bedtime. I'm gonna throw some more on the fire though, and I'm gonna cook a little bit more food and eat. I did have a pizza at the hostel. I had a bag of chips. I'm gonna cook up some food a little bit, I think, and enjoy the fire, relax, and get a night's sleep. Good night's sleep. It's first night on my own in a little while. Feels nice. Camping next to a fire, next to a waterfall. And it is so peaceful.